veritable winning strategy to fight corruption. Corruption festers where there are idle funds to nibble at by unpatriotic public officials, especially where the budgeting process is shoddy and shambolic. Fiscal responsibility best practices have shown from experience that such idle funds can be mopped up for use in the interest of the public. Since its inauguration, the Commission has, despite daunting challenges, pulled itself by its own bootstrap in enforcing the provisions of the Act. However, in discharging our duties, the Commission has faced many constraints from relevant government agencies, even including our invited guests, the ministries and some government departments. Relevant government agencies are required to make remittances into Federation account for federally collectible revenue, while the federal government independent revenue is remitted into federal government of Nigeria Consolidated Revenue Fund. The federal government of Nigeria independent revenue, especially operating surplus payable by scheduled corporation, is covered by Section 21 to 23 of the FRA 2007, where the Act empowers the Commission to monitor the compliance by the scheduled corporations. Over the years, the Commission, despite its limited resources, has been striving to ensure compliance by the relevant ministries, departments, and agencies with this section. In fact, the Commission has succeeded in getting the MPAs to remit well over 350 billion to the CRF. This is as at May 2015. Had the Commission been properly supported, we are very sure that more money would have been generated to the CRF. In determining the operating surplus, the Commission goes the whole hog to examine individual corporations' accounts in line with approved budget, which should emanate from the medium-term expenditure framework as required by the Act. Another contentious issue is the budget process, of which the process is spelled out in the Act. Over the years, the Commission has been in the forefront of ensuring that this important process is strictly adhered to. Unfortunately, the compliance to the Act has been more in the breach. For one, the timeline is not being followed as it should be. Similarly, budget implementation report, which is crucial in assessing budget implementation performance, is usually not done on time. For example, the only budget implementation report given to the Commission in 2014 were just for the first and second quarters, and this was submitted almost at the tail end of 2014. The third and fourth budget implementation reports are yet to be assessed by the Commission, thereby making it very difficult, if not impossible, for the Commission to be in a position to assess the various budget implementation. Removal of challenges to the smooth flow of annual budget cycle. The budget cycle flows through planning, preparation, implementation, monitoring, evaluation, and reporting. The federal government, the MDAs, parastatals, and National Assembly should cooperate and ensure that the budget planning starts in April and the Appropriation Act is signed latest by the end of December in the year preceding the budget year, so that the implementation of the budget can commence from the first day of January of the new budget year.